How's it going, everyone? Today we have a story of probably one of the most spoiled kids ever breaking his brand new $10,000 gaming computer because he was big mad that he lost a video game. So yeah, sit back, relax, subscribe if you're new, and let's call the subscribers who submitted the story Zach and Ben. So yeah, this is kind of a duo story. I haven't done one of these in a while. So Zach and Ben went to school together, and there was this new kid, and his name was Liam. And in the very start of the year, Liam was kind of he's new to the class. Zach and Ben went over and, they were nice to him, but they never really befriended him like that. They never really became that close. And actually, unlike in a lot of my stories, when someone new comes, and they're befriended right away, and then they're found out to be kind of weird, Zach and Ben, didn't even befriend Liam till about halfway through the school year. They just happened to be assigned, the same project, or maybe, for some reason, they all happened to be in the same area or the same vicinity, and Zach and Ben really, got a liking to Liam, and they all got along really well. So all of a sudden, right after a couple weeks of hanging out, after, figuring out that, each other were cool, Liam invited Zach and Ben over to his house. He said, boys, you got to come over. I'm, getting my new, gaming computer this weekend. It's really crazy. It's, the top-end gaming computer. Basically, Liam came from, a household that had a little extra bread, a little extra cash, if you know what I mean. And, his parents would, occasionally let him spend it. And by occasionally, I mean always. And by spend it, I mean dropping big bucks. So Zach and Ben, kind of being aware of this, where, they liked Liam as a friend, but then they were also excited to play on, a $10,000 gaming computer. They'll be like, oh my God, think of the frames per second. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy, right? Or whatever. So that weekend, or Zach and Ben go back home. They both ask their parents, hey, Mom, do you mind if I go over to Liam's house? And they're like, yeah, sure. This weekend? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So anyways, the weekend comes around. Zach and Ben, or Ben takes a ride with Zach, and, Zach and Ben, they go over. Zach's mom drives them over, and Zach's mom's like, all right, well, have fun, you guys. And remember, you can always call my number if you need anything. And they're like, yes, of course, Mom, it's all good. So they arrive to Liam's house, and, Liam greets them at the door, and, they're like, oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. And Liam's like, boys, I've just been setting up the game computer all day today. It is the craziest thing you will ever see or have ever seen or ever played on. It is the most epic, the most awesome, the most fantastic gaming computer ever. Every game is running so smoothly. It's crazy. So obviously Zach and Ben are really excited to go up and play on the new computer. So they all run upstairs and they go into Liam's room and they see it. And it is there's a massive monitor. There's a big, gaming PC that has, very fancy, water cooling or whatever. It's got the RGB lights. It has, cool mouse or whatever, big gaming desktop. It is if you play video games, it is basically the peak of anything you could want for a gaming setup. It definitely wasn't minimalistic if that's your style, but otherwise it was the peak of any gaming setup ever. So obviously Zach and Ben were really excited to take a swing at it. So, they run over and Liam's like, wait, 1 second. I'm just gonna I'm still playing on it. I'm mid-game. And he was not mid-game, but basically Liam sat down, is sit back, relax, and watch some gaming. And the thing was, right, Zach and Ben, while they were friends with Liam, they also did want to try out the video game themselves. It was fine to watch. Look, bro, a lot of people watch YouTube videos to watch other people play the video games. That's totally fair. When I was a little kid, I would go over to my friend's house and, I would actually enjoy kind of the experience of watching them play, because it was I was kind of playing along, and I also knew I would have been trashed, so I actually didn't mind it. But Zach and Ben kind of did. They kind of wanted to play along, but Liam was like, oh, one more game, I'll get you guys on next game. And you would say that again and again. And hours were kind of going by, and all Zach and Ben were doing was watching Liam play Counter-Strike or something. And Liam was okay, but everyone else in his lobby was a little bit better, so they were basically watching their friend lose in 4K Ultra HD with 10,000 frames per second, bro. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 frames per second, you're still going to lose if you're not better than the other person. Specs are pretty good, but they're not going to make it if you're not good. So Liam started to get progressively angrier and angrier. And Zach and Ben were like, bro, if you ever want to take a break, we'd be happy to swap. And he's like, no, I got to fix my KD ratio, which basically that's the ratio of like how many people you get versus the number of people who get you in like video games in a lot of cases. And since Liam was losing a lot more than he was winning, his KD ratio was getting worse and worse. And it's almost kind of like the gambling mentality, like, oh, I gotta like gamble my way back to the money I've lost through gambling. It's like, bro, stats are against you on this one. And Zach and Ben were just watching as Liam was like doing worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And every single like he'd be like, this game is rigged. And it wasn't, just everyone else was better than him. And Zach and Ben were like, bro, do you want to like do something else? Because at this point, Zach and Ben look at the clock, and it's about like 3 hours since they've been here. And all they've done is they've watched Liam play and fail Counter-Strike for 3 hours. So either they want to get a turn on it and maybe play Counter-Strike or a different game, or, they're still friends with Liam. Maybe they just want to go and do something else with him. Maybe they just want to go and, I don't know, man. Like, maybe they just want to go and play outside or watch a movie or just do something else from watching him lose and get angry at Counter-Strike again and again. So Zach and Ben are like, oh, dude, like, when do you want to go outside or anything like that? He's like, bro, did you not hear me? I got to fix my KD in Counter-Strike. Like, I keep losing. I got to fix the ratio. Like, it's going to take a second, boys, so strap in. And they're like, Zach and Ben kind of look at each other like, bro, what's going on here? But the thing is, right, Liam keeps getting angrier and angrier and angrier. And this is where kind of like things start to get a little bit interesting. Because Liam, in his rage, is starting to like slam on his desk. He's like, bah, every single time he loses. And every single time he loses, which is a lot, he starts to get angrier and angrier. And then he takes his mouse and slams it on his desk. And it doesn't break the mouse, right? But it's risky. It could have broken. The mouse could have broken, right? So Zach and Ben kind of look at each other like, this is not progressing in a good way. Because sure enough, right, Liam was getting angrier and angrier, and he was like pounding his fist. And then one time he even kicked his gaming computer, which they're like, whoa, chill, bro. Because imagine just a clean kick to the gaming computer, bro. You could have just destroyed the entire thing. Like, sure, that one thing wasn't $10,000. It was kind of the whole setup put together. But that's a good, like, $5,000-$6,000. He got the craziest specs ever. And so Liam was getting angrier and angrier. And Zach and Ben were like, okay, this is not great, right? He's starting to lose it a little bit. And he was like, bah, bah. And this is where not the whole climax, but this is where things start to get really crazy. Because Liam, it seems like a random game, but this was a really important game to Liam because he'd been losing for so long that in his head he said, Liam, you need to win this game. You need to do it. And, Zach and Ben were just thinking it was a normal game, and they were watching, and Liam was getting shot. He's like, no, I'm good at this. He starts going around. He starts panicking, starts, like, just has no aim at all, completely misses everyone. And when it says, like, I don't know, you lose or whatever, Liam just is silent. Because normally for the last hour, he's been like an angry grunt. So Zach and Ben at first think that, oh, well, this Liam kid finally is getting over his rage problem. But they were soon, within 3 seconds, completely proven wrong when Liam takes his fist and goes, bah! And just goes, boom, into the monitor screen. The entire screen is like cracked and destroyed and falls over the desk. And then Liam stands up, and Zach and Ben are looking at each other like, oh my God. And Liam is like, yeah! And takes his foot and just goes boom and kicks his gaming computer with such force that actually lifts up off the ground, flies for a little bit, hits the hardwood floor, and shatters and explodes, and water starts leaking out of it for like the water cooling, and little bits and pieces go everywhere. And that's when Liam flips his desk, takes his mouse, swings it around on the mouse cord, is screaming the entire time, and throws it against the wall. The mouse explodes as well, and Liam starts huffing and puffing. He's like, and at this point, Zach and Ben are just like looking at each other like, oh my God, bro, oh my. Anyways, if you've made it this far into the video, comment spoiled down below. That'll be the secret word of the day. And then also, if you want to support the channel or keep supporting the channel, because honestly, just watching this far into the videos helps support the channel a lot, all you got to do is maybe after this video, maybe at a later point, sit down and watch a bunch of videos. Watch 1, 2, 3, or just binge watch the videos. And in the comment section down below, let me know how many videos you watched today and also what you're doing while you're watching the videos. Are you playing a video game? Are you, I don't know, drawing, animating? I saw some people like writing like a screenplay, trying to go to sleep, cleaning your room. Let me know. I'm curious. Anyways, let's get back to the story, because let me just say that Liam is starting to regret what he did. So anyways, Zach and Ben are just standing there, just looking around the room, just looking at the damage of the situation. So they're looking around, and so, yeah, Liam's monitor is like completely cracked and destroyed. His desk has been flipped over. The big gaming computer has spilled into a billion pieces, is all over on the floor, cracked liquid, completely destroyed, probably like $5 of value left, right? The mouse isn't even a mouse anymore. It is splattered into a million pieces, and there's like a crunch mark on the wall. It is like cracked where he slammed it. And Liam is still like, and Zach and Ben are like, oh my God, bro. Like, this kid just went crazy, because they knew how much this was. Liam was toting how it like overall cost $10,000 and how he just got it. And after having it for like 3 hours and just not being good at Counter-Strike, instead of being like, let me just shut down my computer and go outside because I'll probably enjoy the video game another day, I'm actually just going to break my entire setup out of rage. And slowly, Liam is like, oh no, oh no, no. Oh no, what did I do? Boys, what did I do? And they turns to Zach and Ben, and they're like, bro, I don't know how to put this, but I mean, you did just break your entire setup. And he's like, no, this can't be happening. I did just, and they're like, you did just do it, but he's like, boys, like, my parents know about this. This was like my big gift. Like, I'm not even like, this sucks, but they can't know about it. And they're like, Zach and Ben are like, well, and they look around the room, and there's just bits of computers all over the place. The thing's leaking, everything's destroyed. There's cracks on the walls. They're like, well, if they come in, they're going to see this. And he's like, okay, boy, I'm sorry. Like, I know you wanted to play on it, but that's probably not going to happen now. And Zach and Ben just look at each other like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, since the gaming computer is in 100,000 pieces on the floor right now. And Liam's like, we need to hide this. Like, I need your help. Like, I'll make it up to you guys. We'll do fun things like later. We just got to clean this up. Like, my parents cannot know. And, Zach and Ben are like, okay. Zach and Ben weren't going to be like, I don't know, asses and be like, haha, lol, suck it, dude. They're going to help, right? So they go downstairs, and, Zach sneaks downstairs, and Liam says, okay, the trash bags are in the closet next to the basement. So he goes downstairs, and Liam's mother's like, Zach, how's it going? And Zach's like, haha, it's going great. There's no gaming computer in 1,000 pieces upstairs. No, but he's like, yeah, it's going great. Thanks for asking. She's like, oh, what are you down here for? And he's like, because he can't say, oh, I need a trash bag to hide all the pieces of the $10,000 gaming setup that your son just destroyed after 3 hours of being garbage at a video game. He's like, a glass of water? And she's like, oh, let me go get you one. She runs off into the other room. Zach is next to the closet next to the basement. He opens it up. He sees the trash bags. And then he hears her coming back, so he quickly closes the closet door and intercepts her and is like, thank you so much for the glass of water. She's like, oh, you're welcome. She goes into another room. Zach opens up the closet door again, reaches in, pulls out a trash bag, quietly closes the closet door, runs back upstairs. And Liam's like, bro, why did you get a glass of water? He's like, long story. Hands the trash bag. They start putting parts of the gaming computer, whatever, in there. Liam's like, bro, why did you only get one? And Zach's like, he's like, we need more. Zach's like, dude, I don't know. I've never broken a $10,000 gaming setup before. And Liam's like, not funny, bro. Just get another trash bag. So he goes back downstairs. And Zach's mom's like, oh, you're back down again. He's like, oh, yeah, I just got to use the bathroom. And she's like, oh, did Liam not tell you about the bathroom right next to his room? And Zach's like, I guess not. And she's like, oh, well, it's over here. Let me show you. And so Zach goes to the bathroom, basically just stands in the bathroom for a minute, not doing anything, and then leaves and sees that, once again, Liam's mom is in the other room, so just goes by her quietly, goes into the closet, and just takes like 3 trash bags at this point, goes back upstairs, and thankfully, those 3 trash bags are enough to kind of enclose or get everything, all the parts and everything. They go into the trash bags. They put it in his closet. They put the desk back up because while the desk was like flipped over, it wasn't completely destroyed. It had some cracks on it. There was still chipped paint on the wall. There was nothing they could do about that at that time. So they're just like, oh shoot. So anyways, like Liam gets a piece of paper, draws something on it, is like, welcome to Liam's crib or whatever, something corny, but whatever. He takes that piece of paper, tapes it over the part on the wall with the massive crack on it, and is like, okay, this shall do. So anyways, Liam, Zach, and Ben, they go downstairs, and Liam's like, do you want to watch a movie? And they're like, yeah, sure, that sounds fine. They watch a movie downstairs, and Liam or Zach and Ben are just texting each other the entire time, like, oh my God, what just happened? And Ben's like, bro, I'm trying to play in that $10,000 gaming setup. Like, what happened, bro? But anyways, they go upstairs when, Liam's mom's like, oh, like, it's time for dinner, boys. Like, are you guys ready? It's time for dinner. So they come upstairs and, the table's all set for dinner and they sit down and, Liam's mom made a really good, like, steak roast. She made something. I don't think a steak roast is a thing. She made really good food. They're all sitting around enjoying it. And that's when Liam's mom is like, so, Liam, did you show the boys your new video gaming thing that we bought you for your birthday? And she turns and she's like, boys, it's a very special video game thing. I'm like, Liam and I sat around. And I got him the greatest stuff for video games. And Liam is like, yeah, yeah. And Zach and Ben are like, okay, yeah, we've seen it. And she's like, boys, like, isn't it so great? Liam, your Aunt Gabby, she wanted to see a photo of you sitting in the gaming setup. Can we take a photo of it after dinner? Liam's face drops. Zach's face drops. Ben's face drops. They're all like, oh no, bro, it's over. We're done. This is GG unlucky. We're dead, bro. It's over. And sure enough, right, Liam's like, well, I was thinking of, like, doing stuff with Zach and Ben after dinner, so I might be busy. And, Liam's mom's like, it's only going to take a moment. And also, since we bought you that really expensive gaming setup, is it only fair that we get like 30 seconds of a photo with you playing on it? Like, come on, that should only take a little bit of time. And she turns to Zach and Ben, and she's like, Liam, Zach and Ben, I'm sure that you wouldn't mind if we took 30 seconds out of your time with Liam to take a little photo of him on his gaming setup. And Zach and Ben were just staring at her because they didn't want to say, yeah, that's totally fine, which would be reasonable, but also reasonable under normal circumstances. And these were not normal circumstances, but, they also didn't want to be like, no, I cannot do that. No, that's unacceptable. You can't have 30 seconds with your son. You witch, you're the worst. I hate you. They can't pull an Anakin Skywalker right there. I hate you. Anyways, so they were like, and Liam and Zach and Ben were just looking at each other. And they pull out their phones under the table and they're texting each other. And Liam makes like a group chat that they made before for like, what's the address? What's the time to come over for the sleepover? He's like, boys, what do we do? And they're like, dude, I don't know. I really don't know. So they were like just barely playing with their food. And the mom's like, Liam, why are you guys not eating it? Because it was actually really good. And Liam's like, I'm eating it. I'm just savoring it. And they're like, yeah, me too. So they keep eating. And they're really just messing with their food to buy them more time to figure out what to do before their mom comes in and is like, oh my God. Like all that kind of stuff. And so sure enough, Liam sends a text saying, hey, I don't think my mom totally remembers what a gaming setup looks like. So maybe we can make a fake one, but I need you guys to go up and come up with something before I will be here with my mom. And Zach and Ben are like, well, I feel like your mom will just like, if we go up, your mom will be like, oh, why don't we just go up now? And Zach's like, hey, I'll stay here. I'll talk to your mom. How about you and Ben go up and come up with something? And Liam's like, okay, that's fine. So Liam and Ben are like, all right, thank you so much. And Zach's like, oh, Liam's mom. She's like, yes, I have some questions for you. So basically, right, I'm not going to tell the part of the story or actually I will. So this is a part where it splits. I'm going to tell Zach's perspective and then Ben's perspective because Ben went upstairs to help Liam make the fake setup and Zach stayed downstairs to try and bid as much time with Liam's mom as freaking possible. So anyways, Ben and Liam, they run upstairs and Liam's like, dude, I don't even know what this means, but we got to come up with something. And, Zach's like, well, okay, well, what do we have around the room? So Liam is like, oh, wait, I still have, like, parts of my old gaming setup. Like, we got to, like, mix it up with something new because my mom might remember it if it just looks like the old thing. So anyways, Liam gets out his old, like, laptop. He puts it out, and then he decides, okay, we got to make it look like it's something new. So they take out a bunch of markers and pens and, like, all this, like, arts and crafts stuff, and they start, like, decorating it. Like, they start drawing all over it. But they try to make it look as, like, official as possible. And they also, like, Liam's like, oh, I think I have, like, some RGB lights or something. So they put that on the computer, right? It looks really scuffed, but, like, when moms aren't going to really know what the new video game tech is going to be, he's like, oh, I need a mouse. He's like, I still have my old one. Takes out his old mouse. It's, like, a white mouse, so they're able to draw all over it and make markings and be like, oh, this is really the most epic mouse ever. And he's like, well, my mom also remembers buying, like, a gaming, like, a PC. And she says she's not going to, if she doesn't see a big box, that's going to be a problem. So Liam looks around and, Liam's like, oh my God, I almost forgot. Liam had like a big black box that he bought something from Amazon or some kind of shipping service. And it came in a black box and like he just saved the box for some reason. He put the box under his desk. He's like, I need to find some kind of like wire type thing. And he goes over to the smashed mouse. He pulls the wire out of the smashed mouse. He puts the wire into this empty black cardboard box, and then he like attaches the wire to his computer by just literally putting his Mac, who's like old, like I don't know, probably was like a Chromebook or something, on top of like the wire, so it looked like it was connected. To anyone who has no idea what they're looking at, this was like a little bit, it was kind of convincing if you had no idea what you're looking at. And that's when they heard Liam's mom come up the stairs. So anyways, flash back like 5 minutes. So Liam and Ben, they go up the stairs, and Zach is sitting there at the dinner table trying to figure out a way to stall Liam's mom for as long as humanly possible. So he's like, so tell me about your time on the parent council for education. Basically, there's like a parent like little organization that would like send suggestions to the school or whatever. And she's like, oh my God, Zach, you don't want to hear about that. How about we just go upstairs? And he's like, no, I do. No, you got me all wrong. I do want to hear about that. I want to hear all about the legislation that you do. Yeah, tell me about the legislation. I'm really invested in the legislation of parent-teacher, oh my God. And she's like, okay, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So after about like a minute, she's like, okay, well, that's the gist. Do you want to go up now? And he just knows for a fact because like Ben basically said, yo, we need time. And he's like, so, well, actually, I heard that you were an English major. And she's like, I was an English major. How did you know? And he's like, well, I'm not doing well in my English class. Can you give me some advice? And she's like, Zach, I would be happy to sit down with you in like an hour or so and just go over everything I know about English. And he's like, well, can you give me a quick rundown now? And she's like, you know what? Sure, I can. So 3 to 4 minutes later, she's done. And she's like, all right, well, I can't wait anymore. I got to see this gaming setup with my little boy in it. So she starts walking up the stairs. And Zach's like, oh, okay. So Zach is like walking up the stairs with her and is like trying to like speak as loud as possible to try and give a little bit of an advance to both Ben and Liam so that they could like hear it coming. So anyway, Zach like opens the door. And he's like, Zach is terrified because what he sees in front of him is the most ridiculous thing he's ever seen. An old Chromebook with crappy marker all over it, a old mouse with marker on top of it, a cardboard frickin' box with a weird wire coming out of it. And, Liam's mom is just speechless for a second. And they're all like, oh no, she doesn't buy it. And she's like, it's beautiful. And they're all like, oh my God. She's like, Liam, go sit in that chair right now. I'm going to take a photo for your Aunt Gabby. She's going to love it. Liam's mom takes out her iPad. She's like, Say cheese for Facebook. Liam's like, She takes the photo, sends it to Aunt Gabby. She's like, oh, this is so great, Liam. Liam, what's that leaking? And that's when, like, Liam, Zach, and Ben, they all turn to where Liam's mom is pointing. Out from the closet is a leaking puddle. And Liam, Zach, and Ben realize that the gaming computer that was smashed into a billion pieces and put into the trash bag, something in there must have ripped the trash bag, and like the coolant from the gaming system must be leaking out. Liam's like, I don't know, Mom, I'll go clean that up. I want to like play with my friends right now. And she's like, no, let me do it. You guys have fun in your gaming adventures. Walks over, opens up the closet. She's like, Liam, what are these trash bags? And Liam's just like, I don't know, Mom, I'll bring them downstairs. She's like, no, I got it. She opens one up. She opens up another one. She goes in there, starts messing around, starts looking at stuff. She's like, Liam, what is this? And that's when she pulls out a piece of like the plastic shell around the gaming computer that had the logo. And since she bought the stuff, she recognized the logo. She's like, Liam? He's like, yes, Mom. She's like, can I have a word with you? Can your little friends leave the room for a second? And Zach and Ben are just like, oh no, bro, we're done. And so they got up and they walk downstairs and they just hear, Liam, you know how much money I spent on this? This is ridiculous. What did you do? Did you throw it out of a 10-story building? And Liam's like, Mom, I'm sorry. Is like the craziest freak out ever. And Zach and Ben are just like, they're just standing downstairs like, well, we tried, dude. Like, I don't know. Just don't break your $10,000 setup next time, maybe. And so eventually, after 20 minutes, they stop. The yelling stops. They get a text from Liam saying, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, it's like 7, so it's kind of late. But can you ask your parents to come pick you up? Like, my mom wants to have a long conversation with me, and I don't think it's going to be fun for you guys to be here. And Zach and Ben are like, sure. Zach sends a text to his mom, and Zach's mom's like, what did you boys do? And Zach's like, it's not us, actually. We were cool. But can you come pick us up? And Zach's mom's like, okay, of course. Like, give me 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes comes by, Zach sends a text to Liam saying, hey, sorry about tonight. Like, we're peacing now. We'll see you in school tomorrow. Hope that you survive. If you're banned from gaming forever, you can always come over to our houses. We'll let you play. Like, it's all good. So they get in the car, and Zach's mom's like, boys, what happened? And Today we get a story of a Minecraft kid who actually ends up smashing this guy's iPad out of rage and frustration. It's a pretty crazy story, so subscribe if you like story videos, and let's call today's subscriber who sent in this story, let's call him Thomas. So this all started at recess when there was kind of like a big debate. Like for some reason at Thomas's school, like all the kids in his grade like to have put on like debates at recess. Like, I don't know, dude, they were all in 5th grade. So I kind of feel like they're a little young to be doing something like this, but it's still pretty cool. So like one day they would debate which TV show is better, regular show or Adventure Time. Personally, I love them both, but I think regular show takes the cake. Please don't destroy me in the comments section. But today they had a debate of Minecraft versus Roblox. And Thomas didn't really play Minecraft that much, but he was pretty big when it came to Roblox. And there was another kid who was known as the Minecraft kid, as he would play and talk about Minecraft and wear Minecraft merch and have like Minecraft stuffed animals in class and literally have every single thing Minecraft possible. I mean, even his pencils had like a creeper skin on them. And the thing is, right, there's nothing wrong with liking Minecraft that much. I mean, I love the game. It's probably one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game. Look at the background of today's video even. But anyways, right, Thomas and the Minecraft kid, they kind of like take the main role for each of the debaters of Minecraft versus Roblox, which is a better game. And the thing is, right, it actually starts to get a bit heated because, I mean, Thomas is kind of just doing it for fun, but the Minecraft kid is speaking out of passion. He is speaking out of the heart. He is trying to defend something that he believes in, and he believes with all of his heart that Minecraft is the greatest game of all time, and anyone who questions him shall suffer his wrath, or along those lines. I don't totally know, dude. So anyways, right, Thomas and the Minecraft kid start going at it. And the thing is, right, Thomas just finds it kind of funny because the thing is, right, every single day that they have these debates, it's never super serious and no one really takes it that seriously. And like if you are on the opposite side of someone that you're debating, you're still friends with them and you literally don't even care. Like none of these topics are actually that deep, including this one. However, the Minecraft kid takes this all very, very personally. And he's like, I don't like to hear all this Minecraft disrespect from you. And Thomas is kind of like trolling a little bit. He's having a little bit too much fun here. And he decides to like pretend as if he super cares about like Roblox being better and that he thinks Minecraft is a terrible game. To be honest, Minecraft is Thomas's second favorite game. He just doesn't play it as much, nearly as much as Roblox. But he just decides to like put on the persona of completely hating Minecraft just because he knows it'll completely like make the top. It'll make the Minecraft kid like super angry. So Thomas is like, you know what? I don't even think that Roblox is a better game than Minecraft. I think Minecraft is a trash game. And this makes the Minecraft kid get super, super mad. The Minecraft kid is all like, you think what? What did you say to me? What is the disrespect coming out of your mouth? I'm sure I didn't hear you right. I'm almost positive I didn't hear you right because you're not disrespecting the greatest game of all time, which I kind of agree with, but not the disrespect part, just the kind of like the greatest game of all time part. And he's like, you're gonna pay for this, not like this disrespect. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And the Minecraft kid turns to all the other people on the team because basically they would break up into two teams. They would have one person debating, but everyone on the side, like they would kind of choose a side and stand there and kind of cheer them on. It was kind of like a fun little thing. It wasn't taken too seriously. But when the Minecraft kid turns back to all the kids saying like, don't you think this disrespect is unbelievable and just like he should be punished? All the other kids are like, bro, it's simply not that deep. It really is just not that serious, man. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just not that deep. It's really just paper thin, if you know what I mean. It's just, who cares? And the Minecraft kid is like, no, this disrespect, it will not be tolerated anymore. And so he goes up to Thomas. And he kind of like walks away from his people. He walks up to Thomas. He's like, I will give you one more chance to take back the disrespect. And Thomas is like, no, Minecraft sucks, lol. Remember, Thomas doesn't even believe this. He just thinks it's funny how mad the Minecraft kid is getting. And the Minecraft kid is like, fine, then you will pay. And he runs away. And Thomas is like, bro, what is this kid on about? And the Minecraft kid is gone for like 5 whole minutes. And, you know, Thomas is just chilling with the other people, and they're all kind of talking about, like, bro, the Minecraft kid really lost it. He really cares way too much about this. Like, oh, my God. And that's when the Minecraft kid reappears with a massive smile on his face and Thomas's iPad in his hand. And Thomas is just like, bro, like, why'd you take my iPad out of my backpack? Because Thomas, like, you know, he would sometimes play on his iPad after school, and, like, sometimes some of the kids, because Thomas was picked up a little bit later, because his mom just, you know, his mom's work got out later, and there was a few other kids who had the same situation, so they would sometimes play iPad games or do stuff on the iPad after school, so Thomas would always bring it in with him, and the Minecraft kid is like, I'm confiscating this for the disrespect against Minecraft. And Thomas is like, bro, like, we were just messing around. Like, this is just a fun debate. Like, why are you taking it so seriously? Also, you can't take my stuff, bro. Like, you just can't, like, nab my stuff like that. And Thomas is like, too bad. You were super disrespectful against Minecraft, and I must hold the glory of the greatest game of all time. And Thomas is just like, bro, I think I need you to chill and just hand over the iPad. And the Minecraft kid is like, no, you shall not get the iPad after the disrespect, after the blatant disrespect. I can't just hand it back to you. That goes against my principles. That goes against my morals. And Thomas is like, bro, it's not that deep. And all the other kids start joining in saying, yeah, man, like, just hand him back the iPad. It's not a big deal, dude. Like, come on now. And Thomas is like, no. Or not Thomas. The Minecraft kid's like, no. And the Minecraft kid grabs clutches the iPad close to his chest and then runs into the school. Real quick, comment iPad down below if you want to heart on your comment. Secret word of the day is iPad. And by the way, if you're binge watching my videos or you watch a bunch of them in a row, please let me know because that really does boost the channel and I'll try and say thank you personally. A good way to do that is the playlist I have linked in the description. And anyways, back to the story. So Thomas and the other kids are like, oh shoot, this kid is running away with like Thomas's iPad. So the other kids are like, yo, Thomas, we should really go after him because they always knew the Minecraft kid was a little bit weird, but they were just like, wow, he cares way too much about this. I wonder what he's gonna do. So they all decide to run into the school and they're just like, you know, like Minecraft kid, like, come on, man, it's not that deep. And they're walking around the school trying to find him. And then they Thomas and some of the kids walk down the end of one hallway and they look down it. And at the very end of the hallway, they see the Minecraft kid. And Thomas yells out, hey! And sure enough, right, the Minecraft kid turns his head, looks at Thomas, has this big mischievous smile, and then sprints away. So Thomas and the other kids who see him start running down the hall. And Thomas yells out, he's this way, follow my voice, follow my voice. And the other people in the school who are kind of like looking around different places. This is a pretty big school, by the way, because this is like kindergarten through like 12th grade. It has like every grade in this school. So they there's other people that hear him start running towards Thomas's voice, and they're sprinting down trying to chase the Minecraft kid. Bro, the Minecraft kid is low-key pretty fast. Like, unfortunately for Thomas and his friends, like, the Minecraft kid is pretty fast, and he's very motivated not to be caught. So they see the Minecraft kid run into the bathroom, and they're like, all right, we caught him. Like, there's no chance he gets away from this. So Thomas and the kids walking to the bathroom, and they're just like, all right, Minecraft kid. They say his actual name, but they're like, all right, Minecraft kid. Like, you can't escape. There's only one exit. Like, come on now, like, it's time for you to come out. And they look at one of the stalls and they see feet in it, and they're just like, all right, man, if you're not going to come out, we're going to come in there. And they just kind of hear like a what? And they're like, all right, man, I'm sorry. So one of Thomas's friends kicks open the stall door, and it's just some random kid sitting in there. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Someone stole and Thomas goes, someone stole one of my personal belongings, and we're chasing him, and he went into the bathroom, and I thought I'm so sorry, man. So he just closes the door and just looks at his friend like, okay, that was not good. But anyways, there's only 2 stalls in the bathroom, so Thomas and his friends open up the other stall, which isn't even locked and doesn't seem to have anyone in it. And they look up and they see that there's a window in this bathroom, right? There's a window in the second stall, and sure enough, the window is open. So Thomas is like, damn, he escaped again. And so Thomas feels kind of defeated. I mean, at the end of the day, like, this kid is not really going to escape. He still has to be at school. But Thomas and his friends walk out of the bathroom feeling kind of defeated when they hear one of his friends saying, we found him, he's cornered. So sure enough, right, the Minecraft kid had ran back inside, and unfortunately for him, he got kind of stuck in a corner. He got kind of cornered by some of the guys. And the thing is, right, there was a teacher in one of the classrooms, and the teacher was like either cleaning up from her last class or preparing for the next class or doing a little bit of both. But she looked over and she was watching whatever was going down because she wasn't totally sure what was happening. And Thomas walks up and he's like, Minecraft kid, just give me the iPad. It's fine. Like, we're not going to report you for doing this, even though you did steal my property and you did you're being pretty crazy right now. But if you just give me the iPad, we're going to forget any of this ever happened. So just walk on over, give me the iPad. We'll just forget. The Minecraft kid is like, not unless you, and the Minecraft kid is like stuttering, and Thomas is like, come on, man. And Minecraft kid's like, no, you must say that Minecraft is better than Roblox and the best game ever. And you must also repent your sins against the game, the greatest game of all time. And Thomas is like, dude, I'm not going to do that. Like, it's a matter of principle at this point. I'm not going to bow down to your demands because you're crazy and you take things way too deep that aren't that deep. And the Minecraft kid is like, so be it. And the Minecraft kid kind of like, his frown is kind of like an anxious face slowly creeps into a smile. And the Minecraft kid grabs the iPad with 2 hands and hoists it over his head. And Thomas is starting to realize what's happening. He's like, dude, no. And the Minecraft kid lifts the iPad up and throws it as hard as he can on the floor it makes contact with it, because they had like, I don't know, they didn't have carpet floorings. They had like hard, like kind of like, I don't know if it was stone floor or whatever. iPad makes contact. Boom! Screen completely destroyed. Bits of glass fly everywhere. The iPad kind of propels back up a little bit from all the force it was thrown down with. Bits of the back of the iPad even break off or whatever. The thing is completely trashed. And the Minecraft kid says, "You get what you deserve." And at this point, right, the teacher who's been watching the whole thing, and the reason why she didn't intervene before, she had literally no idea what was going on. But when she saw this, she was like, "Minecraft kid," said his actual name, "Thomas," and then said the other name to the people there. "What is going on?" And Thomas is just kind of speechless, looking at the ground with his smashed iPad, bro. Like, that was not what he was expecting. Thomas then kind of breaks out of his kind of like daze or whatever, looks at the teacher and says, "The Minecraft kid," or says his actual name, "Minecraft kid just smashed my iPad because I'd said I didn't like Minecraft." And, the teacher's like, "You two, come with me." And, so Thomas and the Minecraft kid are escorted to the principal's office. And the teacher walks in, and the principal's like, "I'm a little busy." And the teacher's like, "All right, well, this is pretty important." And the principal's like, "All right. Whatever, fine, like, what's up?" And the teacher explains, "I was just going in my class. I was cleaning up from my last class, preparing for my next one. And I saw that, like, one of the kids absolutely obliterated an iPad. And she had brought the iPad and all the little bits of glass with her because the janitor had to come and, like, help scoop it up or whatever." And, the principal's like, "Oh, wow, was it his iPad?" And the teacher says, "No, it doesn't seem to be his iPad. It seems to be Thomas's iPad." And the principal's like, "Wow, really?" And the Minecraft kid says, "No, this is actually my iPad. I just didn't want it anymore." And Thomas is like, "What? No, this was my iPad." And the Minecraft kid's like, "Prove it then." And so Thomas is like, "Well, I mean, if I normally could open it and enter in the password." And the teacher goes to look at the iPad, tries to turn it on. It's completely busted. She's like, "That's not going to happen. This thing's busted." And Thomas is like, "I don't know. This kid has been..." No, not Thomas. The Minecraft kid is like, "Thomas has really just been hating on me recently. And he thought it'd be a great opportunity when I just didn't want my iPad anymore. I was trying to break free of technology. He thought it would be a great opportunity to try and frame me and claim that my iPad was actually his." And at this point, right, Thomas is about to go insane. He's like, "What? What is this kid saying? What?" And yeah, so sure enough, right, the Minecraft kid is claiming that the iPad that he smashed, that was Thomas's, over the fact that Thomas said Minecraft was trash, right, which he didn't even believe. He was just being a troll, right? Now he's claiming that the iPad was actually his so he wouldn't get in any trouble. And so Thomas is like, like, "It's mine. Like, I'll find a way to prove it." And the principal's like, "All right, well, I mean, until you can find a way to prove it, I don't know how we can really punish him. Because if it is his iPad, I guess he can do what he wants. Like, it's super dumb for him to smash it, but, like, he can really do what he wants." So then Thomas is sitting there thinking, and he's like, "I got a great idea." So he goes to the principal, and he says, "Hey, call up my mom and call up the Minecraft kid's mom and ask my mom if I have an iPad that I bring to school, and ask what the colors are and all that. And then also ask the Minecraft kid's mom if he even has an iPad at all." Thomas was kind of banking on the fact that the Minecraft kid didn't have an iPad because he was always talking about gaming on his PC. And there was a chance the Minecraft kid also could have had an iPad, which would have really put a wrinkle in his plans. But anyways, right, Thomas's mom says yes, he does have an iPad. He brings it to school to play after school. And, then the principal calls up the Minecraft kid's mom. The Minecraft kid is like, the Minecraft kid's mom is like, "Not that I know of. I've never purchased him an iPad, at least." So the principal is starting to realize that the Minecraft kid is not telling the truth. And, the principal then, like, tells the Minecraft kid's mom while she's still on the phone, "Hey, we got to talk about something." And then explains that the Minecraft kid absolutely destroyed one of some other student's iPad. And the mom is like, "What? My son did what? He's going to get a talking to when he comes back." And the principal's like, "Yeah, I hate to say it, but you're probably going to have to pay for the damages because iPads aren't cheap, and this kid probably isn't just going to be able to, from his, like," because this kid's not an investment banker on the side. He's in 5th grade. He's going to need a little reimbursement. Minecraft kid's mom is like, "Fine, like, that's totally fair. I'm just really mad at my son." And, anyways, Thomas walks out, and the Minecraft kid walks out. He's about to be in trouble, but he's let out for a second. And Thomas is like, "Bro, What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a story time of a Roblox kid who smashes my phone because I said that Roblox was not the greatest game of all time. I don't know about you, but I don't really think that this is such a great reason to literally take the subscriber's iPhone and destroy it. I mean, I just feel like it's not that deep. Anyways, it's a pretty funny story, and the Roblox kid does get what's coming to him, so it is pretty satisfying. So sit back, relax, subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video right now to claim your free nothing. With that all being said, let's just jump right into it. Anyways, right, so we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Ben. Yeah, we're going back to giving the subscriber names. So anyways, right, Ben was in the 4th grade. And so this all happened on a normal day in the 4th grade class. And there was one in fourth grade, right? So there's a kid in Ben's class who we're going to call the Roblox kid. There's nothing wrong with liking Roblox. In fact, I know a lot of you guys actually watch Roblox while listening to my stories. And it's totally cool, right? I don't really play it that much. I used to play a little bit of Arsenal back in the day. But I definitely have respect for the game. Like, I know it's a cool game, guys. Anyways, though, so this kid was known as the Roblox kid because he was literally obsessed with Roblox and anything Roblox. This kid would be on Roblox 24/7. He'd be on Roblox in class because, like, it was like one of those situations where the teacher would let you have, like, your iPad or your Chromebook or whatever out to, like, take notes. But let's be real, guys. No one is taking notes on, like, these Chromebooks or whatever. I mean, maybe one kid who's sitting in the front of the class, but let's be real. Everyone else is playing, like, Slither.io or some kind of something like that game. So anyways, right, this kid would literally be playing Roblox every second of the day. Like, it was ridiculous, bro. And he also had some, like, insane pride about Roblox. Like, this kid genuinely believed that, like, Roblox was like, he had like national, like, he was like, I don't know, he had like national pride, but instead of your country, insert roblox.com. Yeah, but anyways, right, sure enough, the subscriber one day was sitting next to the Roblox kid, and they were all kind of like talking, right? And this was like a little bit like of a period in between classes. So they had like a free period. And some kids would just like get to the next class a little bit early to sit in the desks because the room was unlocked. And they would all kind of like sit there and just talk about stuff or whatever. And just kind of like wait for the next class, but also have a little bit of time to chill. So anyways, right, sure enough, the subscriber's kind of just sitting there with some other guys. But also the Roblox kid is there. And the Roblox kid is actually, well, okay, when I say he's like not that bad or he's kind of chill, we do got to remember that he's about to destroy the subscriber's iPhone just because he said Roblox may or may not be the greatest game of all time. So, I mean, take with that whatever you think, you know what I mean? But sure enough, right, the subscriber is kind of just, you know, the Roblox kid actually isn't that bad. He's kind of a chill guy, or at least the subscriber has told me so. By the way, if you want to submit your stories, you can do so to either my Instagram, which is @ConnorPugs, or my Twitter, which is also @ConnorPugs. Both are in the description. So the discussion of what is the greatest game of all time came up. So the subscriber, you know, he's a Minecraft OG. Dude was playing Minecraft for the longest time, right? And he plays it, okay, he's not a Minecraft kid. He's not literally like, you know, living, breathing, smelling, existing within like Minecraft, right? But he did play it a little bit, and he definitely had a great appreciation and respect for the game. So they had a conversation, like the topic of like, what is the greatest game came up. And so the Roblox kid immediately is like, this is without a doubt, very clearly Roblox. Let me give you 15,000 reasons why. And the Roblox kid went on to like list out a bunch of reasons why, like he said Roblox was the greatest game of all time. And the subscriber was kind of like, his eyes glazed over a little bit because, I don't know, but if you guys like have ever noticed when people go into like crazy rants with insane detail about stuff, sometimes you just don't really pay attention. And especially when the rants are about like why Roblox is the greatest game of all time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not listening to a War and Peace length novel. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyways, right, everyone's eyes kind of glaze over. They're like, oh boy. Like, I think the guy who said like, oh, let's discuss what the greatest video game of all time is, I think he started to realize like, oh man, like I actually made a mistake here. Like, I should not have told a Roblox kid to say, well, what's the greatest game of all time? Because obviously the Roblox kid is going to go on his long tirade about how Roblox is the greatest game of all time because here is my 15,000-page dissertation about why Roblox is the greatest game of all time. But this is where the subscriber kind of made a mistake. And obviously not a mistake to justify having his phone smashed, but I think you guys know what I mean. So sure enough, right, the subscriber as well says, well, actually, like, I kind of think, I kind of disagree. I think Minecraft's actually a better game. And that's when the Roblox kid just starts laughing. He just starts maniacally laughing. He almost buckles over in his seat because he's laughing so hard. He's like, oh my God, you fool, you simpleton. You think that Minecraft is a better game than Roblox? Have you ever played Roblox before? Or are you just I don't know, your brain isn't working, right? And the subscriber's like, dude, it's just clearly a better game. Okay, the subscriber wasn't really giving counterpoints, but then again, when you're talking about what is objectively the greatest game of all time, there is no objective answer. So the subscriber wasn't really taking this whole Roblox versus Minecraft debate that seriously. Well, because it was a Roblox versus Minecraft debate. I mean, let's be real, guys. It really doesn't matter. Oh my God, I think Roblox is a better game. No, I think Minecraft. Dude, no one actually cares. It simply doesn't matter. And the subscriber kind of knew this, so he decided to kind of joke around, and he was like, actually, it's not just that Minecraft is the greatest game of all time, it's that Roblox this frickin' sucks, dude. And for the Minecraft kid said this the subscriber said this kind of in jest, thinking, okay, it is simply not that deep. Honestly, no one's actually going to care. The Minecraft kid or the Roblox kid is not actually going to care that I just said a Roblox sucks. It's not that deep. But the Roblox kid, stops, just freezes. You can tell he's, frozen with shock and horror that someone would dare say that Roblox sucks. His honor, his glory, he must defend it. So, yeah, the Roblox kid is excuse me, dude, I don't think I just heard you right. I mean, there's no way. Yeah, so sure enough, right, the subscriber is just kind of, looking at him, and I don't think he realizes how, mad the Roblox kid is right now, because the Roblox kid is, genuinely actually upset. And I think the subscriber would have, not gone in as hard, or wouldn't have doubled down if he realized the Roblox kid was actually kind of upset over this. So yeah, sure enough, the Roblox kid is like, Jude, you don't understand what you're doing. You don't realize the wolf inside of me will come out if you disrespect Roblox anymore. The subscriber's like, oh yeah, no, dude, you heard me right. Roblox sucks. It's the worst game ever. It's actually so bad. And the Roblox kid stands up and he starts puffing out his chest. He's like, oh, dude, you do not understand what you just did right there. You do not freaking understand, bro. And the subscriber's like, okay. Roblox sucks, bro. It's the worst. It's the worst game ever. It's trash. I will default dance on the grave of Roblox because it's that bad. And for some reason, the Roblox kid just simply could not mentally stand this for a second longer. So at this very moment, remember I said that they were in there just chilling during free period, but they also had class in that room the next period. So the free period had ended and the teacher actually entered the room. The teacher wasn't surprised or anything to see the kids there because this is something they'd routinely do, and the teacher doesn't have any issue with kids being extra on time to class, you know what I mean? They're not going to have an issue with that. But the teacher is walking in as the Roblox kid decides to enact his revenge. So the Roblox kid is like, for the glory of Roblox! And he, the subscriber must have just had his phone, just on the table. So the Roblox kid reaches over. It's like, huh, what? And he, lifts the phone above his head and just spikes it on the ground as hard as he could. And immediately you hear, the whole thing shatter as it, hits the ground and flies off and, bounces around, around the classroom. Everyone is just, dead silence. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I also post these stories on Spotify. So if you use Spotify, make sure to follow me and listen to stories on there. It is linked in the description. And I said this before, but if you want to submit your own stories, do so to either my Instagram or Twitter. They're both at Connor Pugs. They're both verified. Just DM me the story on there and make sure you follow me. Anyways, right, so the teacher has just witnessed the Roblox kid, for seemingly no reason, go over, take the subscriber's phone, and just spike it like you just did a touchdown in, American football at the end zone. You know what I mean? And yeah, everyone is just dead silent. So obviously, right, the subscriber's a little bit like, what? Like, what just happened right here? And so the teacher's like, Roblox kid, what did you just do? And the Roblox kid's like, teacher, I literally needed to do this. I don't think you understand, but I literally needed to do this, bro. And the teacher's like, what? He's like, I was respecting Roblox's honor. You need to understand that this guy over here, this guy was disrespecting her. He said Roblox was crap. Would you have not done the same thing, roles reversed in my situation? The teacher's like, no, what? You're going to the principal's office. So sure enough, right, the teacher escorts the Roblox kid up to the principal's office, and the subscriber walks over to pick up his phone, and that thing is bricked, bro. That thing is gone. Yeah, so sure enough, right, the subscriber's just looking at his phone, and he's just like, dang, bro, what happened here? So yeah, the teacher eventually comes back after escorting the Roblox kid to the principal's office, goes up to the subscriber, is like, I'm so sorry, like, we're going to start class soon, because people were starting to, like, trickle in, and she's like, look, I will, like, the principal knows what happened, your mom knows what happened, she knows it wasn't you, so you don't have to worry about going home and, like, your parents being like, oh, you broke it, and you're blaming it on your friend. The Roblox kid's parents will be contacted, and you guys will all figure out how to deal with this situation. So basically what ended up happening is, so the Roblox kid actually came from a pretty well-off family, so they had no problem covering the phone. And what happened was everything was explained in detail. So the Roblox kid's parents, as like a form of punishment, probably did the most cruel and inhumane punishment of all time. Dude, they took away his Roblox, man. He couldn't play Roblox anymore. Real quick, also, by the way, if you made it this far into the video, comment Roblox down below. I almost forgot to do the secret word of the day. I always forget to do it. Comment right now. Yeah, dude, I'm not even kidding you. They took away his Roblox. They could, like, I don't know, deprive him of food for a year, never give him water, suck all the water out of his body. That would not be as bad as depriving him from playing Roblox. Yeah, I know, but on the real, though, so the subscriber got his phone back. So that's chill, that's good. And the Roblox kid was punished with no Roblox, which sounds kind of like whatever, but trust me, to the Roblox kid, that was the worst punishment of all freaking time, dude.